This week's episode is interesting. Longtime rivals and ex-teammates Louis Parkinson and Orrin meet up at a local comp to finally settle the ultimate debate of who is a better climber. But before all of that kicks off, I sit them down to get their thoughts on the competition.
I'm here for one thing, and that is to show Louis who's boss. I've known and competed with Louis since we were first up on the GB bouldering team, maybe in like 2014 or 13 kind of time. We've known each other a really long time.
Who's Orrin? You know, this is just the strong guy I could be against. Orrin. No idea. No idea who this is.
If I beat him today, that'd mean more to me than any podium, any prize money. The adoring fans, they just need to know I'm better.
No, I'm excited for the comp though, that'll be nice. Yeah, loads of nice people here. This Orrin fella sounds nice. Have we met before? He said you guys have known each other for a while. Doesn't ring a bell.
He's got a big business, a big YouTube channel. Anyone who watches this channel, you've seen him fall off. He fell off on V5. I don't even warm up on V5. Isn't that in the kids section?
You were saying like he's feeling a bit jealous about like I get lots of attention. I'm much better looking than he is. I don't know what he looks like, but like, I'm assuming. So yeah, no, it'll be good for him if he wins, but not going to happen. So, but yeah, nice for him to dream.
Him rocking up with his goofy glasses and his silly laugh, taking selfies with the kids right in front of me. It's there like, oh, ha. I'm right here, and I'm the man, not you, Louis. I'm going to get nasty. I'm going to show him who's boss. You're going to see.
He said what? Alright, I don't know who this Orrin guy is. Sam just told me a bunch of the stuff he was saying. Not fussed about what else is going on at this comp. Nothing has become more important to me than just me beating... Is he called Blorin? Orrin. Florin? I don't know what his name is. But anyway, whatever this guy's name is, I'm going to crush him. Nothing else matters. I'm not focused on anyone else being it. It's just me versus this Florin guy. Bring it on, Florin. Right, let's go. Come on. Get out my face. There are going to be 21 qualifying boulders. I'm feeling in pretty good shape, so hopefully I make finals. Oh, hey. Oh, you want to do a photo? Oh! That's that Aaron guy you were telling me about, right? So Aaron's back. Nice to meet you, man. Hey, I'm Louis.
My name's not Aaron.
Sorry. How do you pronounce it? What's your name?
We've known each other for 10 years, Louis.
They keep saying that. Tell me once more.
My name is Orrin!
So, Orrin Coley. Yeah.
There we go.
Orrin Coley is here to compete against me, which is very brave.
Two things are going to happen today.
Okay, go on.
We're going to climb. He's going to fall off. I'm going to win. That's it.
Okay. Let's go. Come on, man. Let's go and do this qualifiers. This will be fun.
Whilst we wait for the qualifications to start and inspired by a recent use of Brilliant's learning platform, I thought I'd challenge Louis to solve some climbing-based math problems. I discovered and climbed a boulder that was 1 V grade above the currently known hardest grade.
Okay.
But then 2 weeks later, Aidan Roberts climbed it and downgraded it by 13 V grades. What would Aidan's proposed grade be? Top.
Yeah, okay, V5.
Well done.
Thank you very much.
You went on a climbing trip to Joshua Tree, and on your first day of the trip, you climbed 5 V6s, 3 V8s, 1 V10, and 1 V11. What difficulty in V points would your average boulder be for that day?
Can I use a calculator?
No! Okay. Yes, you can.
There's a big brain maths going on now. Yep, okay. Did you say I did 3 V11s?
Just the one.
Just one. Man, that's still a pretty good day though.
I think that's decent. Go on.
I don't think I got it right. My average V grade was 6.8181818182.
Incorrect. It's V7.5. Okay, clearly we have a lot to learn. And if you do too, Brilliant could be the answer.
Brilliant is where you learn by doing. Learning a little bit every day is one of the most important things you can do for both professional and personal growth. It's full of fun lessons which you can do whenever you have time, and it is the opposite of just mindlessly scrolling on your phone. Brilliant recently launched a ton of new content and data, all of which uses real-world data to train you to see trends and make better informed decisions. This is perfect for learners of any level to start and continue learning data analysis with a fully built-out suite of new content from Bayes' theorem to multiple linear regression. To try everything Brilliant has to offer for free for a full 30 days, go to brilliant.org/catalystclimbing or just click on the link in the description. You'll also get 20% off an annual premium subscription. It's a pretty good deal. Right, back to the video. Let's find out who wins. It's me versus Orrin. Let's do some qualifiers.
Pink one here next.
Man, you want to go first? I was trying to be polite, but whatever.
Look at him with his t-shirt half tucked in. He's never climbed a slab in his life. He's gonna fall, he's gonna fall. Nah, he definitely used the green there, definitely used the green. Yeah, he used the green, absolutely.
Come on, man, pick a foot, let's go. I almost fell off the first move.
I bet Louis really struggled here. Really struggled.
Oh, a little pogo, what a show off.
Really hard.
Well done, man, well done.
You ready? Just gonna cut to the top.
Wow, oh wow, Orrin, that must have been like less than 10 seconds.
Do you remember when I was the British speed climbing champion?
I do remember, actually.
No biggie. 3 times, by the way.
Yeah,
I was. Don't trip. Look at him, climbing slabs. Doesn't even know how to slab. He doesn't know what a slab is. He can't even pronounce it.
It's the mark of a very weak climber there. Tactics. Shall we do it again for you?
No.
No? Okay.
I'm pretty sure I just pooed myself.
Man, I like when you made it look really hard for the camera, like you were going to fall off.
Yeah,
really
it was
fun.
all for the camera.
I know. It was really
It wasn't
funny.
hard.
Oh, this looks alright actually. For me, I mean, I don't know how you'll find it.
Anything that you find easy, I find easier. It's no big deal. It's pretty hard, huh? It's gonna fall off it, aren't we?
I'll try not to.
You know who didn't fall off?
You?
Me? I've not even tried it yet and I've not fallen off it.
Okay, I'm going after this one.
Wow. Oh, are you about to push in?
Oh, sorry, I'll go after you two.
Trying to push in, Mr. Nice Guy. Huh?
Sorry, my bad, I'll go behind you.
4 women and he's just there. I'll go, I'm Mr. Big Shot. It's actually quite hard. Yeah, Louis, come on, man. You suck. Nice, Louis. That was terrible.
Go on, Florin.
Look at this big green hole in the way.
Just jam your face.
That was stupid Louis.
Oh, what's he grabbing there? What's he grabbing there? What is he grabbing on? Oh, he's just pretending. Whoa! Well done, Florin.
I totally intended to do it like that. Totally intentional.
Right, so me and Aaron have finished doing the qualifiers.
Excuse me?
What's up? Orrin, sorry, his name's Orrin. Just met him, like. Right, so we've just finished
This
the qualifiers.
is why I hate you.
So yeah, me and Orrin just finished the qualifiers. We've counted up our scores. Big day for Orrin. We've tied. I've fallen off something.
I'm sorry, you can't do this intro anymore. I'm really good, he's okay, he's had a good day. And we've tied at 181.
181. I think we've tied for second place, though.
Yeah, I think we've tied for second place. Should we just have a fight in the car park?
We're going to finally settle this debate. Who is better and stronger and handsomer?
Louise
Or Aaron.
me?
So I think we've agreed on a forfeit. Whoever loses will have to say in the outro, Louis, you're a better, stronger, handsomer climber than I am.
Air quotes for Louis.
We'll see who's
obviously.
going to end up saying it. And then I think they should do a little bow.
Little bow.
And then that'll be the end of the video.
Yeah.
So let's go and smash the finals. Good luck, you need it. And let's go.
Nice.
Let's go.
All right, here we go for the first boulder. Usually, I don't feel that confident when it comes to pressing above my head. I like pulling down on crimps and things like that. So this style of boulder never really was going to be my favourite one. But actually surprised myself by it going quite well. I didn't expect to even do the first move, but I repeatedly did the first few moves and was rewarded by really hurting my lower back. We checked with the route setters afterwards, and actually, I'm pretty sure the method I'm going for here is the way. It's just about V13, so I wasn't about to do it. Yeah, you can see me shrugging at the camera, not being that sure what's supposed to be done on this. And the more I tried it, I was starting to think, oh, maybe no one's going to do this, in which case, it doesn't really matter that I'm not getting anywhere on it. And actually, on my last go, got kind of close to... I mean, I touched the zone hold. I didn't feel that close to actually sticking it because it's a really hard move. Got me absolutely 0 points. First boulder done. Now I can just relax a bit before we come out for the next one. Okay, on to boulder 2, which actually I was pretty psyched about. I used to dread climbing on a slab in competitions, but I've practiced a lot. It's like sketchy footwork, but if you... As I'm finding here, if you just do it confidently, it actually doesn't feel that hard. So I work out a good sequence. This move, though, where you have to drop down onto the other purple foothold, unfortunately gets me a whole bunch of times. As you step down to land your foot on the panel of that purple hold facing you, the position itself isn't that bad, but the angle that you're pressing with your left foot suddenly doesn't really work anymore. But yeah, this move, very, very tricky. So let's see if this attempt's any better. Yeah, nice little foot switch. Okay, here we go. Get psyched. Do it confidently. I'm in and I'm off. Starting to get a little bit frustrated with that foothold. I actually think this little section was my favourite moment of the competition. I felt really, really focused. It felt exciting, but there we go. I finally stuck that left foot move, so I just had to step it off onto the other panel as I did it. And yeah, now it's getting very exciting because I could tell I could do it. I just need to keep concentrating, not rush it. I've got all the time in the world, but this is my absolute last go. I've got a hand on the finish. No! And then I just tried to do too many things at once. I was thinking about getting the finish hold. I was thinking about getting on the foothold. If I just did one or the other, then it would have worked fine. But here we are on to the last boulder, which I actually was feeling really confident about. I love a good paddle dyno, and I could tell this was a paddle dyno. And then I quickly discovered that it was a much harder paddle dyno than I was expecting it to be. Didn't feel that stressed at this point, so I was like, I can tell I'm going to work out how to do this, so it's not going to be too bad. And the rest of it didn't look too hard at all. I thought it would just be some powerful moves. Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm pretty close now. So, okay, here we go, lining up for the paddle dyno again. Whee! And I stick it that time. Right, now this next move, I was looking at it going, right, all my instincts are screaming that this is foot plant and catch the pinch. And I hit it exactly where I wanted and was surprised that there is absolutely nothing there. It was so much worse of a hold than I was expecting it to be. So worked out, I was like, okay, so it's not going to be a foot plant dyno to the next hold. So I stick the paddle dyno again, and then I try to do smart things using my feet and moving slowly instead, which is actually working quite well for me. Unfortunately, although I feel like I could have done this boulder, I was near the end of my time and pretty cooked by this point, so I call it there. All right, good luck to Orrin. Let's see how he does.
Let's go.
Louis sucks. The first boulder was the one we all knew was going to be the hardest. It looked incredibly physical and complex. I actually really couldn't quite figure out how I was going to get to the zone hold. I just couldn't quite figure out the sequence. And once I got into trying it, I just got perplexed by different ways, grabbing a side pull higher up and trying all manner of things with my feet. Nothing quite worked, and in the end, after spending 4 or so minutes getting clotheslined by the route setters, I ended up leaving empty-handed, beaten up, sore back and confused, dreading the next climb.
I have no idea what's happening.
Coming up to the slab boulder, I had a bit of a better idea what to do. It had a coordination start that
kind of got the heart pumping before you then had to get into very steady and controlled slab climbing. After I'd done the coordination start, I struggled to figure out what to actually do there and really doubted the sequence that seemed intended to me. After a pretty poor first going at it, I got back on and went through it with a lot more confidence to try again. Often when I'm climbing these things, I'm pretty nervous and I don't actually always go on the slab boulders with the confidence that I need to get through it. But during the second go, as I fell, I kind of knew immediately that it just felt wrong to me. I wasn't certain I had it in me to do it that way. So I was pretty determined to try and find another way, especially with time ticking on. After a moment to collect myself, I got back on, went for it again with the idea of trying a new method. The new way meant I didn't need to stand on the bad smear, and I'd go for the zone with my foot and try and rock over to the high side pull instead. But because the side pull was past the leg, it really made me barn door as I would go for it. So after a bit of a hesitation before going, I committed, held it just about, and then almost stepped back down to the volume with my other foot, but time was basically over, so I had to sprint on and barely had time to chalk up. I got into the rest position after the coordination start and took a moment to collect myself and knew that was basically it. This is my last go now. I didn't think anybody had done it, and I suspected Louis had gotten close, but it really was a kind of do or die moment. And as I was setting up, my heart was really racing. I pre-crimped my fingers, pretending how to catch the hold just to help. Got it, stepped down, and then started to barn door and reached for the zone down again with my hand and nearly held it to control it, but it was just too much momentum and my body peeled off. Thankfully, the last boulder, I had some confidence in my route reading with it. I was fairly confident on the dyno sequence at the start, but then got a bit lured into a bit of a pogo I half committed to get my hand up next. But the second I went for it, I backed out, went for a heel, and found a more static way through it. While reading the climb, I'd gotten convinced there was some sort of hand jam up at the end, but as I got there, I couldn't find any way to make it work. After a lot of fiddling around trying to make it work, I ended up putting a really high heel hook and trying to reach over for the finishing hold. I think everyone got excited because it was going to be the first top of the competition, but as I got there, I knew there was no way I was going to hold on. I took quite a long rest and gave myself a chance to figure out what I was going to do next. And then eventually set off with confidence through this, flying through the first half straight up to the end sequence. This time I had a much better idea of what it was I was going to do. I got set up into a good position, got into the finishing hold, adjusted my feet and managed to match the final hold for the first top of the competition so far, which got everyone pretty excited, which was quite cool, and I certainly felt a huge weight off my shoulders finally. As it was the first top of the finals, everyone was pretty excited, especially the head setter of the event, who ran over in excitement to hug me because someone had finally got up one of his boulders. It's a really hard job for the setters to get it right on these events. On this occasion, they basically clotheslined all the climbers the whole event. But thankfully with the final boulder, we managed to get a couple tops, split the field, and it made for an exciting finish for everyone to watch it, which was great.
Right, well, that's the end of the video. There's nothing else to say. We're going to edit it so it looks like I win. Give me this. Come on, let's go. Right, okay, so fine, because we agreed. God damn it. Orrin, this hurts. This physically hurts. Orrin is a better and stronger and handsomer climber than me. Little bow for today.
I love you, really.
Oh, that was a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed it, folks. Please leave some comments as to what you thought of this possibly completely incoherent challenge video, but I think it was fun. Subscribed, and obviously show loads of love to Orrin, the big time winner. Much better climber than I will ever be. Leave some comments to tell him well done on a day well fought, and we'll see you next time. Bye, folks.
I'm the champion!
Get out of here.